The Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 3 Battle Pass is shaping up to be the absolute masterpiece, easily the best one we've seen in years. I'm basing this on multiple leaks and intel that dropped right at the start of Chapter 7. Some leakers spilled the tea on the first 3 seasons, which brings us to the main event. Season 3 is supposedly going all in on a symbiote theme. I got super inspired by this theme and started brainstorming what this battle pass could actually look like, trying to bring some of these concepts to life. First up is the key art you saw in the thumbnail. Let's talk about our boy Tom Holland rocking the symbiote suit and why I'm betting money he's going to be the frontman of the next battle pass. Let's look at the facts. The new movie, Spider-Man Brand New Day, hits theaters this summer on July 31st. That puts it right in the crosshairs of Season 3. Now, I know what you're thinking. Season 3 kicks off June 5th. But hold up. Remember what Epic did with Superman? We got that superhero season dropping in early June, but Soup was the secret skin you couldn't unlock until his movie hit the big screen. I'd bet my bottom dollar it's the exact same playbook here. The second the movie drops, the skin unlocks. Now you might be asking, how does Tom Holland's Spider-Man fit into a symbiote invasion? Well, the rumor mill is spinning like crazy, suggesting the Venom symbiote is going to be a massive deal in Brand New Day. We're talking the official kickoff of the Black Suit saga for the MCU's Peter Parker. That makes me 100% sure we're getting a fresh Tom Holland skin. Maybe even a reactive version, where the symbiote takes over as you get a limbs. I also mocked up a brand new look for the Battle Pass menu. Epic's been talking a big game lately about overhauling the UI and going back to their roots, so I figured, why not? And you already know I had to cook up a concept for a Tobey Maguire skin. Epic has been teasing him in surveys for years. If we're doing a symbiote season, Tobey absolutely needs to hit the item shop. Plain and simple. Moving on, it's a total no-brainer that we need a new Punisher skin featuring Jon Bernthal. He killed it in Daredevil, and he's confirmed for Brand New Day. It makes a ton of sense to drop him in the game right now. Plus, since we still haven't gotten an MCU Daredevil skin, it's about time Epic finally delivered the goods. I also whipped up some designs for different symbiote variants, Anti-Venom, Toxin, Agent Venom. These are absolute must-haves if we're going down the symbiote rabbit hole. And honestly, I'm expecting Epic to drop a ton of Fortnite original skins completely venomized. Let's pivot to the overall theme for a second. I know it sounds a little premature to call it, and leakers can miss the mark, like when they said Chapter 7 Season 1 would be a gala theme, which ended up being more of a Hollywood party. Close, but no cigar. Then they claimed Season 2 was Norse-themed, which only ended up covering half the map. But lately, Epic dropped that bundle with Heil and Thor, and the March crew pack was totally Scandinavian-inspired. It makes me wonder if they just scrapped the Norse season entirely and dumped the assets, or if they're keeping it in their back pocket for later. The same logic applies to Season 3. Right now, the word on the street is just one thing: symbiotes. Even if the leakers are slightly off about a 100% symbiote takeover, we are definitely getting a heavy Marvel season. We might just get a bunch of symbiote skins or those symbiote weapons that just got updated in the game files. Either way, all roads lead to Marvel, which actually connects to another huge discovery I made. Word just broke that Epic and Disney are gearing up to announce a brand new extraction shooter mode this November. This is basically the love child of the massive Disney and Epic deal, dropping in just 7 months. Everyone's been playing guessing games about what it's going to look like. We actually touched on this in my last video. But guys, I think I've cracked the code on the theme. Let me be real, this mode is definitely going to have its own seasonal format. And that first season in November, it's going to be directly tied to the Avengers Doomsday theme. Think about it. We've got leaks pointing to a Road to Doomsday event. With Disney writing the checks and the Avengers movie dropping in December, they are going to want to crank the hype dial to an 11 inside Fortnite. Like I've been saying, this year is going to be an absolute feast for Marvel fans. Of course, right now, this is all just my theory on how it'll play out. But I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on the next season's theme? Which skins are you dying to see? I can totally mock up some more Fortnite original symbiote concepts, so sound off in the comments below if you want to see those. Alright, a symbiote theme sounds like a blast, but how does the lore actually get us there? I've got a theory. Right now, we're watching the Dark Voyager jumping across literally every single reality in Fortnite, from the main Battle Royale mode to OG, and even Save the World. Soon, he'll hit Reload too. Plus, the Save the World base just spawned on the Golden Coast Island. proving that these realities are bleeding into each other like never before. So, once the Dark Voyager finally snags that last fragment and rebuilds the 0 point, are we looking at a total multiversal collapse? Just picture it. If all the modes are interconnected, the next big threat isn't just going to hit BR, it's going to infect everything. A symbiote invasion could spread like wildfire across every single game mode. It sounds ridiculously ambitious, and who knows if Epic can actually pull it off, but I want to believe. By the way, if you guys are missing those Epic live events and want something to play right now, there's one of the craziest custom experiences that actually continues the Big Bang storyline. It features Geno, so if you're not caught up on his lore, you need to check this out. The story and visuals go incredibly hard. But hey, I'm not just here to talk your ear off. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Peely!
What's the plan?
Ice King told us that Peely is the only one who can destroy the blade.
You choose to rebel against a perfect world with 3 nobodies and a banana? Do not waste my time, daughter.
Perfect? Maybe for you. Do you ever think about anyone but yourself?
If only you knew how much I cared for you. You want to know why your sister didn't survive? Because you and her are not perfected. Never were.
Don't waste my time.
I can show you. Why hasn't anything worked yet? I feel like I have tried everything! I will make you perfect. I promise. You deserved the world. But the one I made for you was too frail to be true. And I've learned from my mistakes. True perfection requires sacrifice.
Did our perfect snapshots ever exist then?
Never.
You stole our childhood. You stole a sword. Where's your self-sacrifice?
Morpheus was fine without it. Only I could use the blade for good, to save you and your sister. But you woke up too soon. What did they see?
Some kind of anomaly, sir. A butterfly, taking them out of stasis.
I couldn't allow you to find out the truth, so I sent you into the loop. Someplace I could still control, to protect you.
So be it then. So then, my sister is truly gone.
The road to your hell is paved with good intentions!
My greatest error was to think life could be left unchecked. I'll create a deep sleep where you'll all suffer eternally.
Looper! This is our last chance!
My children, behave. You're perfect.
I know how to stop this. We can concentrate all zero-point energy into its shell, away from the gem. It might split the shell into shards, but reality will at least survive. Gonna need your help here. can't believe he's gone. I looked up to him once.
I could still use your help. The IO might have broken up, but some runaways could be lurking about.
A road trip then? Sounds good.
What do I do with the reawakened fellows?
Find a new world for them. One where they're not bound to the loop. I trust you.
I wish you were here to help me, boy.
I'm so sorry. He was our best.